You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers from Monday, March 17th, all the way through Friday, March 21st. We've got EJ raging at Kate and Melinda facing some very serious accusations. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. And by the way, we'll also be covering the promo in with the other spoilers. So on Monday, March 17th, it's season 60, episode 146, and Johnny is infuriated after what he heard from Roman and then the extra details that Kate gave him about the fact that EJ forced himself on Sammy by blackmailing her into bed, and that's how she got pregnant with him. And he goes back to the mansion. Johnny calls EJ a rapist and accurately accuses him of forcibly impregnating Sammy, and then he punches his dad, EJ, in the face. He is completely unwilling to forgive his dad. Johnny's done with him. EJ also gets the syringe back out of the safe, and it looks like he may be reconsidering using it on Rachel Blake. But then we've got EJ breaking down, crying. He is absolutely distraught over what happened with Johnny and all these things from his awful past coming back to haunt him. And yes, he did them, but it was a long time ago. Sammy was able to let it go and later reconcile with him. But of course, all of this is news to Johnny, so it's like a fresh wound. Not that I'm excusing what EJ did, but I am looking forward to seeing Dan Feuerriegel in these scenes because we've never seen him play EJ in this distraught, tear-filled kind of way. Usually he's either angry or just trying to get laid, or chasing revenge. Also on Monday, we have got a very tense run-in between Ava and Melinda. I am looking forward to that. They haven't been in scenes a lot together since the whole thing with crazy Connie. And Kristen is trying to protect her mom, Rachel Blake, so maybe she stops EJ from injecting her with the forget everything formula. And Belle opens up to Brady, and he opens up to her too. I'm sure they're talking about their love lives where Belle doesn't want to be attracted to EJ, but is, and Brady wants to be with Ava, but she's very upset about the Kristen thing. So it's pretty messy. Hopefully these siblings can console each other. Meanwhile, Rafe and Jada are busy searching for clues, and I'm sure they are looking for a way to string up EJ for what he's done. Tuesday, March 18th, season 60, episode 147. Marlena and Steve are in DC. They are at ISA headquarters confronting Shane Donovan. They demand answers about where John Black is and why he's out of touch. And Shane can't share too much with them because of, national security and all that. But what he does tell Marlena and Steve does not sound like good news because it leaves Marlena gasping and very upset. Meanwhile, Phillip tries to help Joy. I wonder if she is going to confide in him about her unplanned pregnancy and the fact that her baby daddy wants somebody else, namely his ex-fiancée, Stephanie. Also, Teresa completely shocks Xander. I would really like to see Teresa show up and apologize to Xander for trying to steal the family inheritance and also for kidnapping his daughter. I would settle for Teresa just saying sorry for kidnapping his daughter, though. Meanwhile, Stephanie and Alex are quite relieved, and I'm sure that this is about Joy telling them that she's not pregnant, but she is. Then on Wednesday, March 19th, episode 148 of season 60, we have got Sarah very concerned about something, but she tries to cover it up. She doesn't want Maggie to know how worried she is. This sounds like it's something else to do with Phillip and Xander and their big DiMera plan. And of course, she's still worried that the whole forged document thing will come out and that Xander will will find out that she lied to him. Shane drops some absolutely crushing news on his daughter, Teresa, on Wednesday. And I don't know if he's telling her about John or if this is something else. We do know that Teresa is not supposed to be in town for too long. She's got a little short run. She's going to head out, and then Emily O'Brien is going to return later in the spring, early summer as Gwen Rizchak. Xander listens in on Phillip and Stephanie on Wednesday, and I wonder if they are going to talk about that forged letter, because obviously Xander's going to find out at some point that Phillip has stolen half of his inheritance and people are keeping it from him. And Joy tells Alex what she has decided, and I wonder if she has decided to leave town since she is pregnant and has lied, and it will become apparent in, a couple of months, she'll be showing that she is pregnant. Thursday, March 20th, episode 149 of season 60, Jada tells Paulina about her theory. Clearly, this has to do with EJ, how he did this, the whole Arnold and Rafe thing when Arnold is supposedly dead. And Gabby isn't very happy with Javi. I'm guessing it's because he invited Leo to move into Casa Hernandez. And the thing is, Javi is a house guest himself, and I'm not sure asking someone to move in with you when you've already moved in with people and probably aren't paying rent is not exactly cool. EJ lashes out at Kate on Thursday. He goes over to the pub and comes in hot. EJ is ranting to her that Johnny never needed to know the truth, and he promises Kate she is going to rue the day that she crossed him, and she snaps at EJ. Kate is screaming at him to get out of the pub, and she's kind of throwing things around. I wonder if EJ has dirt on Kate that he threatens to use. It's not exactly like she has led an exemplary life herself. She's done plenty of cagey things. Rafe tries to console Johnny, and of course Rafe has a good perspective on this because he was with Sammy when Arnold first came around, and he knows firsthand about all this stuff. Now, he wasn't with Sammy, of course, when EJ leveraged her and blackmailed her into bed. She was with Lucas at the time, but he's a good person for Johnny to talk to. Friday, March 21st wraps up the week on season 60, episode 150. Kristen's mom, Rachel, is clashing with EJ, and Rachel is definitely someone who could give everything away and send EJ to prison. And, that woman probably needs to be in Bayview for a little time out after what she did to Ava, going over there with a knife and trying to kill her again. Rafe and Jada talk about their future and how much they're looking forward to. And Julie heads over to the bistro with JJ and Doug 3 for dinner, and she is absolutely shocked to see Melinda sitting with Kristen, casually sipping wine, and around Melinda's neck is the Horton heirloom necklace. And Julie comes over indignant and says, "That is my grandmother's necklace." Plus, Tate gets some comfort from Holly, and I'm sure it is about John going missing.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.